Let's... Yes, for continues. So yeah, let's do 9 lives and let's do like 9 continues. And let's watch this really cool intro. Thank you to the 10 people watching. So who should we be? Let's go Raphael. Raphael is Console Kev's favorite. The turtles are enjoying their vacation on a beach in Florida. When suddenly... Come on, April's report is just about to start. Here in New York, crime is escalating every day. Gee, what happened? Bummer dudes, it's Shredder. Uh-oh. No, this game is great, it's underrated. Turtles, I'm taking April along with Manhattan Island. Yeah, D-Nick, we should meet up and go. I definitely would like that. I get a lot of stuff from Nintendo. I don't know if you guys seen this Super Mario water bottle I got from Nintendo World. It actually says Nintendo New York on it. Let's see. I got my Breath of the Wild shirt at Nintendo New York. I got my Metroid shirt also. I've gotten a few things from there over the years. And yeah, you could do personalized fireworks. So basically any of your custom designs will show up as a firework. You talk to Isabel and she will set it up. How do I do my special? Oh, there we go. And my logo. Yeah, so you can put your flag design if you have one, or some people are saying that they used up all their custom design slots for floor patterns, so their fireworks were just like different floor patterns. Because yeah, Nintendo, I wish they would give more custom design slots. I ran out of them. And I would like more. I want more custom designs on my island. I think that's another reason why I stopped playing, because it's so limited. The part of the game that I liked was just very limited. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make pornographic custom designs and have that as your firework, you can do that. Oh no. What I like is after you die, you can change your turtle. You can't do that in the last game, Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. And all the turtles have different moves. So he does like that, jump thing, jump kick. Yeah, right? Because whenever you go to the beach, there's signs that say beach. Ow. Now we're going down. Uh-oh. Oh, I lost my shell. Oh, I did it again. Oh no. Let's go with Donatello this time. I remember Console Kev was talking bad about Donatello because I said Donatello was my favorite. He was like, he has a stick! I was like, so? It's not a stick. He has a stick. And like, it's called a bow. Say your boy is toys. Alright, let's go Leo. Surfing time. I forgot I have turbo on. Just hold on the button. So they reused this level design for Turtles in Time. But it was year first. I actually was thinking of doing a stream of that Turtles in Time remake, you know, that reshelled. Is that something you guys would like to see? I have it on the Xbox 360. And I liked it. I mean, it got a lot of criticism. Was it great? No. But it was fine. Reshelled, yeah, Reshelled was just a remake of the arcade version of Turtles in Time, and it was all kind of, I don't know if I'll call it 3D, but yeah, it was like modernized, like remake. You can look it up, it was just called Reshelled. It was made by Ubisoft. They got permission from Konami to remake it, which was bizarre. Well, like, okay. Oh no. Not good at dodging these things. Yeah, it wasn't. It was only Xbox 360 and I think PS3. But yeah, no Wii version. All right, let's go back to Raph. can I hit this guy? Oh my god. You see this? I can't hit him. There we go. Jeez. There we go. I don't know if I played that one. I played through the one that was on Wii. I forgot what it was called. I streamed it. It's on my YouTube channel. I can't remember the name of it. It was a fighting game. Doing a new animated one? Oh. Ow. I could just pass these things. I don't mind trying to kill them. I was more into Ninja Turtles as a kid. Power Rangers came out a little later, so I wasn't like hardcore into it. But oh, I got a free. I was into the first season of like Power Rangers, like the original cast, and I lost interest once they changed the cast. But I was into Power Rangers. That Power Rangers game on NES, Super NES, is awesome. I really like the game. I didn't like the movie game. That game's too hard. Uh-oh. It's Brown Chuck. Uh-oh. He means business now. Oh. Keep pressing start. Alright. Ow! Maybe a pancake. Damn Bebop. Have you guys played the that fan-made game Retro Palooza? Or Rescue Palooza? I did a stream of it a while ago, and I didn't get very far. So I recently was playing it off stream to test this controller on my PC, and it played great. The problem with that game is they don't give you enough lives. So I wish there was like a cheat or something, because I can't get very far, and it's a really fun game. But I don't know if I could stream it again, because I'm not gonna get very far in it. This is really cool, all the characters they put in the game. You can't get it to play with your... Oh! I'm sure there's, Can your Switch Pro can't connect to your PC? Or is that the game itself doesn't recognize it? Hey, Tony Uncle with a raid of 9! Wow, thank you so much for the raid, Tony Uncle. Stitch, can you do a shout out for Tony Uncle? Oh, it's Slash. Oh, welcome, Raiders. Just playing some Ninja Turtles 3. Yeah, I'm doing well. I started the stream with Paperboy, and I'm terrible in that game. Couldn't even get past Tuesday until I used the Game Genie code. And even then, I couldn't even beat the game. Can you beat Paperboy? Okay. And then I played Friday the 13th, and I beat it. Hey, D-Nick, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. 4 months now. Oh, look, now I have pizza. I don't even really need it. These games need to put more pizza. Like, it is very rare you get a slice of pizza in here. Stitch, there's a program called JoyKey or KeyJoy or something. It maps keyboard keys to a controller. And I could send that your way. And that has worked for me for games that don't recognize my controller. I just emulate keyboard presses onto the controller, and that works for me. And for yours joining in, I don't know what I'm talking about. Stitch mentioned he was trying to play that Ninja Turtles fan-made game, Rescue Palooza, and his Switch Pro controller wouldn't recognize it. So, have any of you played that game? And if so, what controller did you use? Since you only seen one episode of Sopranos, I've seen bits and pieces here and there. I never cared for that show. Yeah, I appreciate that, D-Nick. We do have to support our favorite streamers. Bebop with a spinning thing on top of his head. I never heard of Sopranos being a good background show, Charlie, but I guess so. Say your players, players. HBO app. What show or movie do you think should be turned into a game? Oh, that's a tough question. I don't know. You know what? I might as well die right here because look, my lives are 0, and if I use a continue, I'll start here. So, oh, but I can't just. Help! Help! What I'll do is I'll just like keep using my special and it'll bring his life down. You know what's weird is that Thundercats was never made into a game. I mean, I think there was one game on the Commodore 64 or the Amiga or one of those systems. But there was never a NES game or an Atari game, so I thought that was weird. So I think Thundercats would make a really cool NES game. Was there a Sopranos video game? I feel like there was. Hey, thank you, Hug DD, for the follow. I appreciate it. Catcher Charlie, you have the Sopranos game. How does that work exactly? Is it like a Grand Theft Auto kind of game? Very lackluster. Actually, you know what would make a good Sopranos game would be on the Sega CD. Imagine, then you have those nice VMU cutscenes from the show, the compressed video. I don't know what the game would be, but it would. I played 10 minutes and I just beat up a stripper? Oh, jeez. Oh, I like that emote. Hey, Chase, how are you doing? Yeah, I started to stream with some Paperboy, and I did terrible, even with cheats. And I played Friday the 13th, I beat it without cheats. And And now we're playing through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, which I love this game. Yeah, Friday party. Party time. Thanks for the shout out, Stitch. What bosses have I fought? I fought Rocksteady, Bebop, Brown Chuck. I think that's been it so far. Oh, Slash. What Slash? These guys take a lot of hits. Wow. I couldn't get past Tuesday. That's how bad I was in Paperboy. And I did a code for infinite paper and infinite lives. And I don't think I got past Thursday. So even with cheat codes and that. But it was fun. I don't have to beat it. It's fun. But I don't know how you beat that. What do? You get to Sunday or something? Oh god. Have I streamed Silver Surfer? And I have. I think I have streamed Silver Surfer. I have it. I'm not very good at it, but I can put it in if you guys want. I would have to use Game Genie codes, so... I'm not as good as Tony Uncle when it comes to that. Have you beaten... I think Tony Uncle, you've beaten Silver Surfer, right? And legit, too. Hey, Crazy! Thank you so much for the host! You guys don't know, Crazy is awesome. He does a lot of Resident Evil 3 speedruns. Their remake. No, Resident Evil 2. He does Resident Evil 2 remake. Crazy and I both agree that Resident Evil 3 remake was not very good. It wasn't a bad game, it just was a bad remake. I was very disappointed in that. That could have been my game of the year. But, you know. Oh, congratulations, you beat Silver Surfer 10 minutes ago. Was that your first time beating it? I don't know how you did that. What the heck? You're just showing off now. And Chase, yeah, like if you had a, thank you for the shout out, Stitch, Crazy. If you had a game growing up, and that's all you played, then you get good at it. And so that's why I was able to beat Friday the 13th, because for a long time that was like one of the only games I had. And so that game is really cryptic and weird, but I memorized it and got good. Thank you for the host, D-Nick, I appreciate it. So yeah, a lot of kids, you only got a gift for your birthday and Christmas, and that was it. So whether the game was good or not was irrelevant. That was your game. That's the thing, is back then, games were not really good or bad. It's just the games you had. The games you had were good because that's all you had. Nowadays, it's weird how we judge games. We judge games whether they're good or not. We can have a whole library of a game, just download it, and like we have like every NES game or every Genesis game, and we get to pick and choose what we want to play. And it wasn't like that back then. Any game you had was a good game, even if it really wasn't. So that's all you had. Yeah, D-Nick, you had me set up for auto host, right? Maybe somebody else. You had somebody else who came online before I did, and maybe you were hosting them. Oh, I got free. It's your second time being Silver Surfer. Okay, cool. You rented so many games. Yeah. A lot of times you end up renting the same game over and over again. Oh, I love that emote. Rainbow Kirby. I'm just checking. I may have missed something. Yeah, Chase, you're always hitting people and breaking the windows. That's why I couldn't progress in Paperboy, because I kept breaking stuff. And the more you break stuff, you get penalized for that. But I'm like, that's the fun part. But nope, you're not supposed to do that. Whoa, it's up to 18. Whoa, thank you, 18 viewers. The most I usually get is 10, so welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm terrible at self-promotion, but let me... There's my website. You can check out my links. I post on Twitter every time I want to go live. And all my archives of my streams are on my YouTube channel. So you can check it out. My last stream was Pikmin 3 on the Wii U. And you can check that in the VODs on Twitch, or you can check it out over on YouTube. Yeah, D-Nick, we were talking about that. Like, I remember D-Nick did like a really late night stream, and I was like, listen, when I do late night streams, they're popular, so you should do it. And then he did, and he got like over 100 people raid, and it was insane. And so, yeah, anytime he asked me, oh, it's kind of late, should I stream? I'm like, yes, you never know. And yeah, I noticed I get really good turnout the later I go, which is weird. I thought that it would be earlier that would be a good time to stream, but... Oh, there's Dirtbag. Dirtbag is the best name for a character, of course. I have the action figure for Dirtbag. I have like all my Ninja Turtle action figures in a bag somewhere. I don't know where they are. I really need to display them. But I have the action figure for Dirtbag. He was in like 1 or 2 episodes of the animated series. D-Nick with the 555. Thank you so much for the donation. You didn't have to do that. I think Dirtbag was like in 1 episode and he fought the turtles, but he ended up being friends with them. Like he I forgot why he fought the turtles. He was territorial. They both live underground. Or maybe Shredder made up a lie and said, oh, the turtle said something bad about you or something. I don't know what it was. But then Dirtbag was like, nah, the turtles are not my enemy. Oh, Stitch, you and your video game memories. Remember I was playing The Simpsons, and I was like, this looks different. So yeah, maybe you did play this. The thing is, a lot of the elements of this game were reused for like Turtles in Time. Some of the enemies, some of the levels, some of the concepts, like that surfing one. So some of the elements in this was reused. So that's why some of it might look familiar, even if you haven't played this. Wow, he's tough. Look, oh, I was gonna say he's not even playing the game now. Yeah, we're all in this together. We're all gotta help each other out. D-Nick, what was a shitty game that you rented and you were pissed at? for the most part, I remember renting games and liking them. There was a local rental place that if you could buy the games, so I would do that. Like if I rented a game a bunch of times and I really liked it, I would just buy it from them. And that's how I got like Super Mario Kart, I think, for the Super Nintendo. I bought it from a rental place. Oh, and by the way, everyone watching, my next stream will probably be a Game Boy stream, because this is a control. Look at the pause screen. You can see the turtle skeleton. So this is the retro USB controller that I love, and I want to only use this controller. So I'm able to connect it to my PC now. So I was thinking of like playing emulation and stuff. And so I was thinking of doing just original Game Boy games, not Game Boy Color or GBA, just like original Game Boy games. And I think that would be fun. %95 of people. Ooh, yeah, that was a lot of. Yeah, his sub alert just kept playing over and 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 over. It was that was an experience. Yeah, the rental place near me, like they were not sentimental about their games. Like they didn't really like if you wanted to buy it from them, you could just buy it from them. It's like cheap, like $10-15 or whatever. You could just like buy the game from them. Because I guess they were always getting in new games anyway, so. That was great, because growing up, there was like no game stores. You had to like go far away to like really get a game store. This was my local place. So it was really great that there weren't that many games that I wanted to like buy. But like, yeah, Super Mario Kart was definitely one of those. Oh, free. I also want to do a Game Boy stream because, you know, everyone's crazy about the analog pocket. You know, everybody is like, not many people got to get a pre-order of that. But there's a lot of talk about Game Boy. So I want to dive back into. I haven't spent a lot. There were some Game Boy games I had as a kid. But like I said, it was very limited. I didn't have a lot of games. So a lot of that library is not hugely familiar. But if I do a stream, I would probably play the games that I'm familiar with. And then take requests. Yeah, Stitch, that goes back to what I was saying, that there were no such thing as good and bad games, really. Just the games that you were provided. The games that were at the rental place, or the games that you got as a present. And you played the crap out of them. And you weren't really thinking. I think James Rolfe said this, the Angry Video Game Nerd. He made the same comment. It's like, games were not bad back then. You didn't really think, you just like, these are the games that I have to play. And you didn't really think in terms of this game's bad. It's just like, well, this is what I have to play, so I just make do with what I have. You were just so happy to have a game to play. It's like, oh, a new game! Oh, holy crap! And that's what you were happy with. It's like, whatever. And so I think that's why, I don't know, I look at gaming very differently than a lot of other people who are younger, who didn't grow up on retro gaming. It's just different now. Like now that you have your entire library of the NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Game Boy, you could pick and choose. So people just kind of play the big titles, and they're like, okay, these are the good ones. And then you never really play anything else, really. And if they do, they're like, this sucks, and then they don't really take time to play it. So it's a completely different perspective. It's not their fault, it's just, the way it is. Did you know with playing 2 players, if one runs out of lives, you can still continue? Yeah, you can steal lives. I think you could do that in Contra, right? So I think that's a Konami thing, because not many NES games did that, but Konami did that. Beavis and Butthead Super Nintendo wasn't as good as the Genesis one. I don't really remember that. What was the difference between those 2 games? Chase would know. He played the Genesis one. He streamed that once. You bought games at Toys R Us where I worked, and Circuit City. I remember Circuit City. I think all the Circuit Cities turned into Best Buys, right? there was a Circuit City that was here I'm in New York, and Union Square. There was a Circuit City, and they turned it into a Best Buy, and it's still a Best Buy. You know what's cool about Rescue Palooza is that you can ride this giant mouser. That was cool. What I like about Retro Palooza is all the things you kind of wish that you could have done in these classic games, you can do in that one. You can even ride that helicopter thing that the foot soldiers use. Oh, Beavis and Butthead on Genesis had a story involving puzzles. Super Nintendo was side-scrolling garbage. Only objective is to get... Okay, so yeah, I guess you just turn off your brain for the Super Nintendo one. It's a mindless. Also, it was weird, you know, nowadays you get the same game ported into all the systems. Back then, you got different versions. Like Aladdin was made by 2 different developers. The Super Nintendo and the Genesis version were different. Same thing with Beavis and Butthead. It just is, it's kind of interesting now that we don't get different versions. It's kind of sad, actually. I kind of liked that we had the same title of a game could be completely different. I don't know why that was. I don't know if Nintendo or Sega required that. Wouldn't it be easier just to put the same game? Where do I buy games now? I'm not loyal, because there was a time when I had my Gamers Club, I was always buying from Best Buy. Like, well, I got my Gamers Club, I got my 20% off, and now I don't have that. So I buy it forever. I'll still buy from Best Buy because I get points, and then I could get like a certificate for like $10 off or whatever. So I still buy from Best Buy because I get points. I buy from GameStop occasionally because I get points, and I have a GameStop credit card, so I can always put something on there and pay it off later. So yeah, mostly Best Buy and GameStop, and I know Walmart, you get $10 off like first-party Nintendo games, but I'm in New York City, we don't have a Walmart. So there's really no place to get a deal on a full-price game. So yeah, Best Buy and GameStop, that's just... I don't mess with Amazon. I've had bad luck with Amazon. I don't know why. They just never... They keep screwing up shipping for me. They either don't ship it, or they ship it wrong, or... I don't know, something going on with the shipping. I can't... I'm done. So I don't use Amazon. And I signed up for Amazon Prime, and they still screwed up shipping. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be getting 2-day shipping, and you guys did not send it in 2 days. So I'm like, why would I be spending, how much is that service? $80, $100 for the same crappy service I get when I'm not paying. So I don't know what's up with that. I just have bad luck. That's why I buy a lot of my used games on eBay. I've had good luck with eBay. I mean, I've heard of people getting scammed. Maybe I'm just lucky, or I don't know what it is, but I've always had good luck with eBay. There wasn't a monopoly on games like there is now. There's so many devs back then, and now they've been brought up and merged, and yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, there was a time where I guess it was really bad, but eBay has been kind of good at filtering out scammers. Also, what I usually do is you can filter your search by region. So a lot of times I just do US only, and that gets rid of the China links, because there are legitimate auctions for China, but a lot of them are scams, or they'll be refurbished. So you're thinking you're getting a legit part, but you're actually getting a refurbished one. So yeah, if you just filter out the Chinese auctions, it's not bad. So I've been getting a lot of my, I've been mostly focusing on NES and Famicom, and I've been getting all my games from eBay, and they've been really good quality. I've been shocked. Like, Silver Surfer was in perfect condition with the manual that was also in perfect condition. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why is this so perfect? I just got Bart vs. the Space Mutants, perfect condition. And I'm like, what's going on? But I have gotten games that are not in so great condition. But I knew what I was getting. They put in the picture that it wasn't great. $5. Yeah, if you see Earthbound for $5, that's how you know the auction is fake. I've seen very rare games, like extremely, like $100 games. They're selling it for like 10, 15, 20 bucks. And I'm like, no. Because I've been really wanting Bucky O'Hare for NES, which is insanely hard to get right now. And I think they sell refurbished Bucky O'Hare for like 10, 20 bucks. And I'm like, I want the legit card. Crazy use Amazon as a last resort? Yeah, me too. Like, if I literally can't find it anywhere, then I'll go to Amazon. That's another problem with Amazon. If you pre-order a game there, you're not going to get it anywhere near the release date. You're not even going to get it the next day. You'll get it like a week later. And if you pre-order a special edition, Amazon will just cancel your pre-order. Just randomly. No reason why. Oh, damn. We're doing well, too. Well, we gotta do this stage over again, but that's okay. Yeah, I've heard that many times, and I don't know why Amazon does that. They just decide to just cancel your pre-order. It's kind of weird, but Amazon's acting like Kickstarter now. You know, it's just like Kickstarter where you give a donation and you might not get the game, but you're not entitled to get the game because it was a donation. So it's kind of like that. It's like when you give money to Amazon, you're giving a donation, you might not get what you expected or wanted, and they don't really feel that obligated to give you what you paid for. And so yeah, Amazon's basically Kickstarter. Thank you again for the 18 people watching. I don't usually get this many viewers, so I really appreciate it. You could be anywhere right now, but you're here. Watching me play these games. I thought the price of Earthbound would go down when it appeared on the Wii U Virtual Console. The problem is not many people bought a Wii U, so that's why the price didn't go down very hard. I think maybe if they put Earthbound on the Switch, maybe the price of the cart will go down. But who knows? Oh, thank you very much, Crazy. I try. I just do my thing. People turn out awesome. Like, I know the game. Like, if I really wanted a lot of viewers and to be super popular, I would just play Fortnite or, like, Fall Guys or whatever the kids are playing nowadays. And then maybe I'll get, like, 1 million views or something. But, like, I think you should play games that you genuinely love, and not play just for views. Or I could do that thing, you know, that scam, where it's like follow for follow or whatever. And I could just have like 1 million people like spam me and follow me like crazy. That way to get popular. Another run is doing pre-orders for the Sonic soundtrack? That's random. The Sonic Adventure soundtrack. You mean, got to escape the city. Or no, wasn't that Sonic 2? That was Sonic Adventure 2. That's the only Sonic. I didn't really like the Sonic Adventure games. Sorry. If anyone watching liked those games, I did not. It was a novelty. I played them a little bit and was like, oh, 3D Sonic. Okay, can I play something else now? But you know what's weird is, Steam had a sale, and I don't really buy many games on Steam. But Steam had a sale for Sonic Generations, and I've never played Sonic Generations. I've always heard good things. For whatever reason, I never played it. And I got like for like what, $5, $2? I don't know, it's not really insanely cheap. So I have that. So I will stream that at some point. I don't know if I've ever streamed the game on Steam. Like, so I don't know if my computer will explode or something, or we'll find out together. That's why I kind of like using consoles, because my PC is just streaming. That's all it's doing. I would get kind of nervous if it's streaming and playing a game at the same time. I'm sure it would be fine, but especially a game like Sonic Generations is not that graphic heavy or anything. Like, I think it would be a problem maybe for a more modern game. Oh yeah, I saw the Shenmue vinyl. It was the only Dreamcast game I had for a while. You mean you only had Shenmue for a while? Well, that game has a lot of content. I mean, it takes a while to get through that, so that's a good game to only have. I love Sonic Mania. Did I do a stream of that? I might have done a stream of Sonic Mania. That game is a lot of fun. You know, like, I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, but I enjoyed that. Because it was like a lot of the stages got remixed, there were a lot of new stages. I got the Sonic Mania Plus, so I really like playing Ray, the Flying Squirrel. I played most of the game with Ray. Oh, you only had Sonic Adventure for a while. Okay, yeah, didn't that come with a Dreamcast? Or I think it was a bundle. But I recently bought the Retro Fighters Dreamcast controller, so I will be doing a Dreamcast stream at some point when that comes in. And we'll play some Sonic Adventure, I guess. It's going to be interesting. I haven't played any. What's that controller for? The DC Striker? So it's cool. Yeah, like, I don't have much nostalgia for Sonic Adventure, because when I had my Dreamcast, I bought Phantasy Star Online, and it came with a demo disc for Sonic Adventure, and that was my experience playing it, with the demo, so I didn't really play the full game. I didn't think it came with it, but yeah, I don't think it came with it. I thought maybe there would have been a bundle, maybe. You got it at launch. Sonic and the Secret Rings. You know, I always heard bad things about that game, and lately I've heard a few people say they liked it, so I don't know. But I have not played that. You liked it a lot? Okay. Yeah, something like that. And that was like a perfect port. That was an arcade perfect port. That was impressive. That was so fun to have. Okay, this is our rematch against Leatherhead. Yay, pizza! Now I'm craving pizza right now. What toppings do you guys like on pizza? Me, I only go for either pepperoni or mushrooms. pepperoni or mushrooms. Or olives. If anyone says pineapple, they're banned from the stream. I will time you out. You know, people are very passionate. You know, like if you ever mention pineapple on pizza, people get so angry. Like there's like a visceral like anger, like fire starts to form in their body, and they get really angry. For me, yeah, I'm offended by it, but I'm not gonna hate you if you like pineapple on pizza. Like it doesn't, it's not gonna affect my life really. But people are very passionate. Yeah, sausage is good. Pepperoni is good. Stitch, you never played Marvel vs. Capcom? I played the arcade version, my last arcade stream. That was like the last game I played. It's really good, fun game. Well, he's grabbing my face. Oh my god, this guy won't die. Come on, Leatherhead. Banana peppers. Oh, okay. All meat. Stitch just wants everything. Just put everything on there. Alright, we're at the Technodrome, people. What do you think, Stitch? Would you want this game for your NES collection? Oh, I hate these things. For NES collection, you can't go wrong with any game that's from Capcom, Konami, or Sunsoft. Those are good ones. And Taito, also. Those are my favorite companies. Yeah, that's why I'm definitely going to make a trip to my local video game store, my little indie store. You guys should check it out. It's called Video Games New York. They have a website. I haven't been there in a while since the pandemic happened, but I'm going to go check their prices for certain games because there's certain games that I'm willing to pay a high price for because they're rare, but they're insanely priced on eBay. I'm like, you know, I know this game is worth a lot, but this is going a little beyond what I feel it should be priced. So yeah, that's the thing. And I still don't understand people buying sealed games. Have you seen those graded? Like it comes in those sealed boxes and they're graded like A or B or whatever. And people are spending thousands of dollars on it. I don't understand that. Like Super Mario Brothers sold for like 34 grand. It's in mint condition, never opened. Video games are supposed to be opened and played. That's how I feel. Like I don't really understand this. Buying a sealed game and never opening it. And what do you do with it? You just put it somewhere. Like I don't really then later on down the line, you'll sell it to some other person who'll give you 35 grand. So yeah, it's an investment. I get it, but it's just, I don't know, it pains me a little bit because a cart should be put into a console and play. Yeah, I'm cool with these carts. That's what I get. I guess that Silver Surfer came with a manual, and I was like, what? I didn't even want the manual, to be honest. It just happened to come with it. I'm not against manuals, I like manuals, but it just, if I start going down that rabbit hole, I was like, I'm not gonna buy a game unless it comes with a manual. It's like, well, then it's gonna get really expensive. Yep. I never understood that. Just buying a game just to have it sitting around, sealed. Why? I understand backlog. That's different. Like, if you buy a bunch of new games and then you can't get to it and it's shrink wrapped, and you're like, I'm gonna play that one day. But, like, you know, you intend on playing it. You know, that's different. This, they have no intention on ever playing that copy of Super Mario Brothers. Like, that is just gonna be sealed forever, and it's like, what? Yes. So, I agree with Chase. If you're going to buy a game in a case, just buy Master System and Genesis games, because it comes with a hard case. I was thinking of, again, another rabbit hole that I don't know if I want to go down, but there is places that they sell NES hard cases. I'm like, oh my god, you know how many NES games I have? Imagine if I bought a hard case for all my NES games. I think maybe at some point that would be a goal. They would just look really nice on the shelf. Not a priority though. But yeah, everything's so disposable then, you know, like when you bought an NES or Super Nintendo game, you just ripped the package and threw it out and got into the game. Who knew that was valuable? No, Game Boy, you just ripped that box open and just played the game. Throw it in trash. But I think that's another reason why those games are worth so much. You can find an original NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy game in the box. That's rare. You know, everybody tore those boxes open. I've always thought this was cool. Like you can see the robots being built. He looks like the Terminator right there. Pants. Look how disposable the foot soldiers are. These guys are. They look like C-3PO from Star Wars. There's also one of the robot guys from Bucky O'Hare. The best Turtles game. Wow. I think the first three for me, because I'm old school. Yeah, I love Ninja Turtles 1, 2, and 3 on NES. The arcade games. Turtles in Time is great, Hyperstone Heist. I even like the Game Boy ones. On my Game Boy stream, I'll play the Game Boy ones. The Game Boy games are not great, but they're not terrible either. I'm trying to think the games that came after. There were no Ninja Turtle games for the 5th gen that I could think of. Like there was no Turtles game on N64 or PS1 or Saturn or Dreamcast, right? It wasn't until the PS2 that Konami started putting out Ninja Turtle games. Some were also on GameCube. But I played the one that was on the Wii, which the name escapes me. I don't remember the name of it. I streamed that recently. It was a fighting game. And then there was one on the DS that was pretty good. It was called Attack. I remember that Super Jeff stream. Prepare to bottle for bottle. Oh, it's Razor. Yay! This the Ninja Turtles movie. I like the arcade Turtles in Time. When you kill him and you defeat him, he turns into a cute little wolf puppy. I wonder, after I beat him, will it continue me at Krang, or... I hope I don't beat this level. Trying not to die here, folks. Why is he not blinking? Oh no. Oh no. Crazy, I like all of them, but the first one at NES will always have... Yeah, I'm very sentimental to the first one, because that was a big deal, because being a kid, growing up watching the animated series, to then having an actual game was a big deal. I was like, wow, there's a Ninja Turtles game! What the heck? So there was a lot of sentimental value to that, because it was the first time. Hey, Chinchincy! Whoa, a sub 6 months in a row. That's a great streak. Thank you so much. Stitch, can you shout out Chinchincy for me? Well, I like the Technodrome level, so I don't mind playing through it again. We'll get it this time. Stitch, you know how you said you stopped playing Paper Mario? Well, Chinchincy also stopped playing. I wonder if he went back to it. He didn't like the battle system. I say guys, stick with it. Also, you can use the toads to kind of cheat the battle system a little bit, and I didn't know that, and now I know. Just give the toads a lot of coins, like 200 or 300 coins, and they will kind of set up the wheel a little bit, and also they'll make a path that shows you where stuff will land, so they kind of assist you. I don't know if the game tells you that. I didn't realize that. So yeah, just make sure you have a lot of coins and have the toads help you in the battle, and then you'll get through those really annoying boss fights. Yeah, there's so many toads. That's the part I like in the game. I've been rescuing all the toads. I have so many, I can't count. I've been backtracking a lot, and I've been having a lot of fun doing that. Because you go to the start screen, it tells you how many question mark blocks, how many treasures, and how many toads. And I've just been filling that out like crazy. I've just been like 100%ing everything. Because it's fun, that's the part I like. It's the boss battles I don't like at all. Finding all the stuff. You know, I'm one of those people that I want to find every item and everything, so that's the part I like. What are you playing now, Stitch? I think you said what you were playing. I forgot. But what sidetracked you from Paper Mario? And D-Nick, you felt that way for The Simpsons? Like, oh my god, there's a Simpsons video game! Oh my god. Yeah, that was a big deal. You know, to actually have like a show that you really love being represented in a video game, that was a big deal. And that was a novelty back then, because that didn't happen. I mean, there was like really kind of... And also it looked like the game you remember. Like with the Atari and the NES era, they were games that were based on TV shows and cartoons, but a lot of them didn't really represent them very well. It wasn't into that era where it really looked exactly like what you remembered. Yeah, Mario 2 is one of my favorite Mario games. That's controversial, because whenever you say that, you always got that one guy who's like, it's not really a Mario game. Hey, Scooter, rate of 4. Hey, Scooter, thank you so much for the rating. Mary Kate and Ashley rate. Oh my god, you played that. I saw you posted on Twitter. How was that game? I'm like, no, Scooter, no. Thank you for the shout out. Stitch. Mary Kate and Ashley rate. Really, guys? It sucks, I would assume. Hey Spyro, yeah, it's good. I started to stream with Paperboy. And then I play Friday the 13th, and now I'm playing Ninja Turtles 3. Jay Garcia, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Couldn't take more than 3 hours. Well, you're a trooper. I don't know how you did 3 hours. What do you do in that game anyway? I'm scared to ask. Mediocre party game with 10 rounds. I guess you wanted to play Mario Party after that. It's Mario Party 9. Was Mario Party 9 bad? I played that. I didn't play a lot of the Mario Party games. Those are games that are good to play with multiple people. I don't have local friends to play those games, so I never really got into the Paper Mario. That's why it's still shocking how badly they messed up Super Paper Mario. Is that what it was called? The Paper Mario that was on Switch. You only play like 10 games or something online. So yeah, I would have bought it if you could play the full board online. I would have bought it, but. It's 1:30 a.m. Oh god, I didn't know it was that late. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, I played Paper Mario Advance and Paper Mario DS. I thought that was okay, but I don't know, I found myself like once you do one round, I'm done. Like, you know, you go one way around the board and it's like, oh, I get to do it again. So yeah, I'm not a huge I'm not a huge Mario Party fan. I think I would feel differently if I was playing with a bunch of friends, maybe. It's one of those games. Yeah, it was a good step in a good direction. I mean, it's kind of like... Maybe they plan on doing a full board later on, especially with the Outcry. And the game did not sell that well. It would have sold more if they would have had the full board, and I think they know that now, so hopefully they'll correct it. It just sucks for the people that supported it, and they were like, oh, you know, it didn't have high replay value. That's another thing, replay value is a big deal in games, so if you can't play it online with friends, like a full board, then when are you going to go back to it, right? So, hey, Strength, how are you doing tonight? Please give a shout out to Strength. He's been playing A Link to the Past. I was just on his stream last night. I don't think that last Paper Mario sold well. I have to check. I don't think it did. Oh, are you doing a furniture stream? That'd be entertaining. Spyro, this is Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project. Not a lot of people talk about this game, and this game is solid. I think it's better than, dare I say, the second one. It's just really great. But the thing is, it was released late in the NES cycle, so it just got overlooked. I think this game came out in 93. 93 is when, like, the last NES games were coming out. So I think it just got overlooked. But it's one of the best ones, in my opinion. All three of the NES ones are my favorite. Oh my god, yeah, I will catch that VOD. I want to see your reaction to the Mary Kate and Ashley. There we go. Released late and console cycles are always more expensive. Yes, because they were rarer, because I think a lot of the games that came toward the end of, especially the NES cycle, I think they were more limited because everybody had moved on to 16-bit, and so they were still trying to cater to the 8-bit people, but they didn't mass produce them, so it is more expensive. Yeah, Hyperstone Heist is a great game. Just chuck the case across the damn room. Did you do that on stream? I would like to see that. Oh, wow. Wait, did we not fight Krang in this? I guess I misremembered. I thought we fight Krang. Maybe we fight Krang after Shred? No. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, this game kind of loosely follows the second Ninja Turtles movie. That's why you saw Razor as one of the bosses. And then after this, you'll see another reference to the movie. I did it on stream twice. Did you prefer Hypersonic? There are many differences. You fight Vanilla Ice? Oh, that would be awesome. I remember on Twitter, some people were talking about how disappointing Shredder was when he turned into Super Shredder because he just knocked over the pier and then it collapsed on him and that was it. And I agree, that was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it? And I was like, they should have poured the ooze on Vanilla Ice instead. That would have been awesome. We got a Super Vanilla Ice. And I don't know how that would have been, but I would have enjoyed that. And then they could have made an action figure, and it would have been awesome. Then they could have put him into games. But anyway, like where Spyro's asking if I prefer Hyperstone Heist or Turtles in Time. I don't know why, but I prefer Hyperstone Heist. I can't tell you exactly why, but I remember liking that. If anyone who's more familiar with those games, I played those games, but just not a lot. So if anyone's familiar, what's the big difference between Hyperstone Heist and Turtles in Time? Because I feel like they mixed around some of the stages, they changed the bosses, it's not a remake and it's not a port, they just kind of rearranged things, I guess. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. He turned into Super Shredder just to kill himself off. It's like, look! Isn't that Krang's spaceship in the sky above Manhattan Island? Shredder's like, I'm out of here. Ah, okay. Now I remember. See, I always associate the Technodrome with the last level, and I keep forgetting this one. No, it's not the last level. So after this elevator ride, we'll do the rooftop, and we fight the snapping turtle guy. I forgot his name. I don't know why I remember Razor, but not the other one. And we fight the snapping turtle. Yeah, so they kind of rearranged levels, they changed bosses. So it's not the same game, but there's a lot of similarities to it. I'm surprised they did that. Like, they could have just ported Turtles in Time to both. But I'm thinking maybe Sega wanted an original title. So maybe Konami was like, let's just like cut up Turtles in Time and piece it back together, make a collage, and that's what they did with Hyperstone Heist. Alright, good night, D-Nick. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything. And you have a good night. And good night, Scooter. Thank you for the raid. You have a good night. Getting up at 7 a.m. Whoa. Okay, I hope you get some sleep. I agree. I was really surprised because those games came out like right before the 16-bit era. Like they came out like 91, 92, and then immediately after the 16-bit era started. And I thought, what a perfect opportunity to port those games, because then there was hardware that could support it, and they didn't. So I think it has to do with licensing. Konami started focusing on making more original content for their consoles, and I get that. But yeah, I'm very surprised that those weren't ported. I don't know. Yay, Chinchincy. I like those chinchillas. Well, my life is really low. Like I'm gonna have to use a continue here. What I hope is that when I use a continue, I don't have to do that elevator thing all over again, but I might. See how forgiving the continues are. I am the best. Thank you. Yeah, luckily I bought Ninja Turtles, X-Men, and Simpsons all before I got delisted, so I have them. But it sucks. But that's because of licensing. It was a timed licensing, so. They could come back sometime, it's just that a lot of parties have to be involved. Because at the time where X-Men got put on the Xbox, it was Marvel that had to talk with Activision because they owned the video game licensing at the time. And then Konami, who did the original game, so there was like a lot of people that owned rights that had to crisscross and talk, and money had to be exchanged, agreements, contracts, all that crap. And that's why a lot of licensed games have issues. And it sucks for us gamers, we just want to play the games, but there's a lot of business reasons that just get in the way. They are not backwards compatible, no. Yeah, only select games are backwards compatible with the Xbox One. I don't know why that is. It's just companies have to give permission to Microsoft to make it backwards compatible. It's not an automatic thing. It's per title. It's not a automatic. Ow. Game over. Well, let's see. What was I using? I was using Raphael, right? I don't remember what I was using. Oh, good. I don't have to do the elevator. Lately I've been playing Paper Mario a lot off stream. That's what I've been focusing on. What else have I been playing? I beat Carry On not long ago. And looking forward to Battletoads. That comes out next week. Or in 2 weeks. And yeah. In the stream before this I was playing Pikmin 3 on the Wii U. That's basically what I've been doing. I've just been kind of streaming randomly and just yeah, just hanging out. How have you been doing? I think the last time I saw you were streaming Kingdom Hearts. Can you do a shout out, Stitched for Spyro? Ah, yeah, Kingdom Hearts. There you go. I'm actually happy Battletoads is coming out because I have nothing really new to play. Like, really. I mean, I guess I can go into backlog territory, but there's nothing really after I beat Paper Mario. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Battletoads comes out the 20th, and that's on Game Pass. You did? Okay, I missed it. But thank you very much for shouting him out again. Persona. Okay, I never got the Persona series. You gonna stream that next? Starting your very first Persona game. Okay. I was lucky, the hurricane did not affect me, which is nice. I know a lot of people that lost power and internet and stuff, and luckily I was not affected. So I was able to keep up with people's streams and streaming myself and stuff, so that's been good. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the Persona games, just like I'm just not familiar with it. Like, when they added Joker to Smash, I was like, who? Yeah, I'm just not familiar with the series. Yeah, Chinchinzy did a stream and there was like a tornado warning and he just ignored it. It was like, tornado warning, I don't know, whatever. And then like his mom called in the middle of the stream. It was like, there's a tornado! It's like, no, there's not. And then like, then the power went out. Or like before that, he was like, oh, it looks kind of windy out there. His famous last words. That was hysterical. That's like stream gold right there. I wonder if somebody clipped that. That needs to be preserved. That's why people like watching live streams, because you know, stuff like that happens. It's like you're live, anything can happen. Ow. Turn-based RPG. 100 hours, oh jeez. Yeah, I'm not into RPGs, so that's why I never got into Persona. 100 hours, wow, you have to, that's a lot of dedication. You can do that, that's a lot. Foot. There's very few RPGs I like. Like I like Phantasy Star, the first one. I like Earthbound, Super Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger. Like there's certain ones that I like, but I'm just never been super hardcore into it because I didn't grow up playing RPGs. So not that I think RPGs are bad. It's just I just didn't grow up playing them. So I tend to not have the patience for them. I gotta try getting into Fire Emblem many times, and the same thing happens after 2 or 3 chapters. I'm like, done. I'm really bad at strategy RPGs. Really bad. So Persona 5 for 123 hours. Oh my god. There's so many foot soldiers. I just want to get to that snapping turtle already. There he is. Yeah, he could block my jump kicks, which is kind of interesting. He's the only boss that can do that. Ow, he's eating me! I can get electrocuted on that sign. I'm surprised I haven't done it yet. Ow! Yeah, this is one of them. The other one was like that werewolf-looking guy, and then the snapping turtle. Yeah, so these two from the movie are in this game. They're also in Turtles in Time, and I think Hyperstone Heist. Oh, he's blinking. Ow! I forgot he could punch you into the sign. Wow. Yeah, I need to rewatch the Ninja Turtles movies. It's been many years since I've seen them. But that's my childhood right there. There we go. Two is your favorite, but now you have to rewatch them. The first one is your favorite. That's very interesting. Ooh, Shredder's beaming himself up. Yeah, I have the first movie on VHS. Alright, we're at the end, folks. Woohoo! This playthrough has been long because I've just been playing game over. I need to restart the level. I could probably make this quicker. Oh, cool! You beat Turtles in time. You should stream it. Are you set up for retro? Don't use their weapons into it's like the darker tone of the bird one. I didn't really notice that. Yeah, they don't use their weapons. It's like it's too violent. Cut down that violence. I don't know. Was the first one so violent? I mean, they did crush Shredder in a trash compactor, which is kind of violent. Oh, you beat it as a kid. Okay. A lot of people now, they go back and beat the game they couldn't beat as a kid. That's how it was with the first Zelda. Like, I got lost and I never completed it, and as I got older, I discovered, like, walkthroughs. And I was actually toward the end of the game on my own. I guess I couldn't find the last dungeon or something I was missing. And I was like, oh, there it is. And then I was able to complete it. Nintendo Power told you about that game, I don't remember. I don't have that issue, but I think they did have maps and like they told you all that stuff. Ooh, I got a free. They use sausages and balloons? I do remember Michelangelo, like, yeah, flipping around the sausage links like nunchucks. I don't remember balloons. But yeah, I think, yeah, definitely the second one's more comic relief. I mean, come on, Vanilla Ice, come on. But yeah, it was more kind of... But yeah, the first one had a much darker tone. I think maybe they got complaints, or they decided to market it differently. I wonder why they decided to make the second one a little more kid-friendly than it was already. Sheets, underwear, and lunchbox. I had all that stuff too. They were really good with the merchandising, definitely. Guys got whips. Alright, good night, Spyro. Thank you so much for dropping by. You have a good night. No, it's great to see you too. I wonder if did that happen to a lot of people where like Power Rangers kind of took over And they were obsessed with the turtles, and then all of a sudden like Power Rangers kind of took over. Kind of interesting when that happened. And what took over for Power Rangers? Pokemon, yeah, that is true. Pokemon kind of took over. Yeah, Ninja Turtles was late 80s, early 90s, and Power Rangers was like mid 90s. And then Pokemon was like late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, that adds up. Power Rangers in Space. Yeah, I only found out about that recently. I wasn't really that aware of that. That's funny. But Ninja Turtles was never a big deal in Japan. It did okay, but it didn't take over like it did here. Konami put out the games on the Famicom, but they didn't have the animated series over there, I think. So there was no context to who the heck the Ninja Turtles were. So that's why I think it didn't resonate. I vaguely remember there was a live-action Ninja Turtles with like Venus de Milo or something, that female turtle. That didn't last long. I forgot what that was called, but I think it lasted like one season or something. It was a live-action Ninja Turtles show, and that didn't last. I vaguely remember that, like very vaguely. I wonder if someone has like a bootleg DVD of that. Go search a torrent file for that. But as a kid, I went to the live action, I was talking to MB the Great One about this. He remembers it. The live show that was at Radio City Music Hall, coming out of their shells. I saw that as a kid, and I have I still have the cassette soundtrack. And somebody uploaded all that, so I have the files for it, the MP3s of it. So it was so cool to listen to that for so many years. But I hated the look of the turtles in that show. They put like spots all over them, and like, I don't know, they just look grotesque. They just look like diseased or something. They look like they had the plague. Yeah, the songs were pretty good. It was like arena rock kind of music. It wasn't terrible. And as a kid, you didn't really care. You were like, oh my god, the turtles are on stage. Oh, that was amazing. Wasn't there a new girl turtle? The only girl turtle that I know is Venus de Milo, and she had that light blue mask. I wasn't aware of a new female. I don't really know much about her. That was at the point where I wasn't really into Ninja Turtles. I stopped catching up to what they were doing, so I don't even know who she is really that much. I'm not that connected to her. Oh, new in the comics. I didn't know that. The thing is, I never got into the original comics, and I wish I did. Like, maybe one day. I think we talked about that. Like, if there's a book, does anyone know if there's a book that has all the original comics in it? So I could buy that? I started to know them from the animated series. I did hear that it was much darker. you notice the cover art for the first Ninja Turtles NES game, they're all wearing red masks. And a lot of people feel like that was a printing error, and it wasn't. It was based on the comic books. Ninja Turtles in the comic books, they all wore red masks. And the first game is pretty much based on the comic books. That's why it's really interesting that Ninja Turtles were super, super popular because everyone liked the cartoon, and then Konami did a game based on the comic book, which was kind of weird. So that's why the game threw a lot of people off, because it's not based on the anime at all. Omnibus of Teenage Ninja Turtle comics, massive catalogs of them. Jenica. Who the heck is Jenica? I'm clicking on this link. Oh! Okay, when was she added? A year ago? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was not aware of her. But it would be tough to kind of get into the Ninja Turtle comics now because there must be a lot of them, right? So that's why I'm hoping that there's a book. There are books, because like, I think that's the only way I would get into it. Also, I don't even know what characters were made up for the animated series. I think I know some of them. I'm not sure of all of them that were kind of from the original comics and the ones that weren't. Fun to check that out. I know Playmates, the company that made the action figures, they did make up some characters just to make the action figure, and some of them ended up in the series, which is fun. Like Ace Duck, which Tony Uncle uses as a emote, which is great. Ace Duck was made up by Playmates as a action figure. I think he was in like one episode of the cartoon, like the last season or something. That's what's funny about the cartoon and the action figures. They just start taking like any animal and mutating it. It's like, we'll make a gecko, we'll make a duck, we'll make a manta ray. You know, just like, what animal haven't we used? Let's get an ostrich. You know, like just like just mutate every animal known to man, and we'll make a character out of it. And Mondo Gecko, I have the action figures of Mondo Gecko. He is really cool. He has a freaking roller skate tied to his tail. He was also like in just 1 or 2 episodes in the animated series. He wasn't in that many episodes. He was a cool action figure. Yeah, Mondo Gecko came with a skateboard. I hope I still have the skateboard. You know, I saw somebody that was like 3D printing all of the weapons that would come with the Ninja Turtles action figures, which are awesome because a lot of times as a kid, you may still have the action figures, but you lost those tiny little plastic weapons, and somebody was like 3D printing them. It's like, oh, the modern technology, isn't that great? Maybe somebody 3D printed the Mondo Gecko skateboard. Yeah, that's awesome. That is a great use of 3D printing. You know? I would have never even thought of that. Because I'm sure I have a box of the weapons somewhere, but I'm sure I'm missing a few. That's one complaint I have about this game. They reused the Mouser boss, which, I don't know. I'm not a fan of any game that reuses bosses. I don't like that. So it's like, oh, you fought a blue Mouser, now you're gonna fight a pink Mouser. It's like, okay. In Mega Man, it was different because it was like a boss rush at the end. I think that's okay. Also, X-Men Arcade did that too. It's like a boss rush. It's like how you do it. Like, it's literally just a repeat of the same boss fight. I find that kind of lazy. Oh good, I needed that extra. Finally. Okay, so if I get to continue, I'll continue here, which is good. Ow. Ow. Yeah, pizza. Like Michelangelo would just have anything on pizza. You'll have like a chocolate anchovy pizza. You can see anything. No. Yeah, I keep forgetting that flipping them just will kill them instantly. Ow! Just landed right on my head. Got squished. Keep getting squished. No squishing. Oh. The guys that jump, oh, I don't like these jumping guys. Ow. Oh. There we go. It's a long level. The big ass spaceship. Oh, I needed that. Oh, I'll use it right now. See, I would really love this game and the second Turtles game to be on the NES app, but that ain't gonna happen. I mean, it could. Like, if Konami really cared, but you know how Konami is. But then Konami could contact Nickelodeon and say, hey, can we put this game in? Nickelodeon would be fine with it, because they made that Turtles in Time arcade 1-up. So, it wasn't Turtles in Time, I think it was the first Ninja Turtles arcade game. But, so it could happen. It's just... So imagine having this online. That would be awesome. Ow. Oh, here we go. What thing? The android body of Krang? Yeah, he's really creepy looking. That's one thing I didn't have as a kid, and I wish I had. Because I had the Technodrome, and I had the Party Wagon, but I did not have Krang's android body. That goes for a lot of money now, but I think they're remaking it. I think I saw that. They showed it at the recent Toy Con, whatever. Oh no. What do I attack? His body or his legs? Oh, both. Ooh, I got a lot of hits in. Saw that? Well, it's all to Michelangelo. So close, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Oh no. Oh, we're so close. It's awesome seeing a lot of the classic toys. Yeah, a lot of the classic toys are being re-released, and so a lot of people. I know GameStop had a exclusive. They re-released all the 4 turtle action figures. And I don't know if because I have them already, so I wouldn't buy those. But I'm curious. I think that sold well. I'm curious if that sells well. But they're definitely banking on nostalgia. Yeah, geez, I'm struggling with this and I'm using cheats. I guess I should have done infinite lives instead of just like 9 lives. I thought like I could do it with 9 lives. I don't need no infinite lives. Apparently I need infinite lives. Yeah, what other classic toy lines are being re-released? They did that with Star Wars. I think they've done that with Star Wars. They're doing with Ninja Turtles. He-Man, Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, I saw the Ghostbusters. Yeah, I mean, I think they learned, hey, like, people that are nostalgic for this, they have money now to spend money on this stuff, so. They get to either buy the stuff they never had as a kid, or stuff that they loved as a kid and no longer have, and they want to have it again. I wish I could hit the ninja stars back at them. How cool. Yeah, I feel like kids today don't even like toys. They're just so used to just playing on their phone. So I always like to hear when like a kid is like, ooh, a toy. It's like, wow, kids like toys. Oh. I've heard of that. I've heard of kids just finding the most like horrible things on YouTube to watch that are just not appropriate for a child, or it's just kind of real stupid stuff. And it's like, this is rotting your brain. It's not really. Yeah, but that's the age we live in. You know, phones are like babysitting these kids, and they're like influencing them. There used to be more control over the content that kids used to see. You know, like there were certain cartoons and certain movies that all kids saw, right? Now kids can just see whatever. You know, parents don't really know what the kids are watching, and then they're influenced by that stuff, and there's no consensus on the influence. It's just kind of all over the place. Yeah, sketchy stuff. Yeah, see, I just, you know, the only YouTube I watch are like videos from people that I follow. Every once in a while, I'll see what's trending on YouTube, and I'm horrified. I'm like, what is this crap? So yeah, I'm very out of the loop when it comes to like all the weird stuff that's on YouTube. I just watch videos from people I'm subbed to. So what, it's just like, it's supposed to be like funny stuff, but he doesn't laugh at it? So you love YouTube? What do you love about YouTube? People trying really hard to be funny, and he doesn't laugh, just watches the mindlessness. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, when anyone's trying really hard to be funny, it's not funny. But I think every generation has like stuff like that. I mean, look at like Ren and Stimpy or Beavis and Butthead. A lot of that stuff is just really stupid and just really creepy and bizarre. A lot of the stuff that was done. So I wonder what this gen would think of that stuff. I know why I'm kind of having a difficult time with this, because I usually play on easy. What happens is when you do the Konami code, I think you can choose the difficulty. And So I think it's on normal now, which I don't think I've ever played on normal. I think I usually play this on easy. Just because I like to breeze through it. So even though I have like 9 live code and whatever, I'm not, the enemies are tougher and more than I'm used to. I'm used to playing this on easy. Yeah, I heard that, and there's a lot of controversy over that because the original developer has had controversy, so he's not involved. And so it's like, all of the humor was based on stuff that he wrote and his bizarre sense of humor, and now you're going to be getting some other people to do this show. It's not going to be his vision, so what the heck is this? Are they just going to try to copy and replicate what he did, or are they going to go in a different direction? So, I don't know. We're completely void of original ideas, so we just have to keep milking the past. Can I trap him in the corner? Yeah, I didn't really catch up that much of what he did, but once the new show got announced, I saw on Twitter and I saw all the stuff that he is done, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's a shame, because I really like Ren and Stimpy. I grew up on that. Ooh, Krang's gone. I'm invincible. He doesn't say that in this one. Good, I needed that. Oh, here we go. Super Shredder does more in this game than he did in the movie. Wouldn't have this been a cool boss fight to get in the movie? But no, we just had him break down a pier and let logs drop on his head. That's all we got. What's cool is you can control the turtle. When you turn into a little turtle, you can control the turtle. You win for now. Wow. Imagine if Super Shredder did this in the movie, that would be awesome. Konami had to kind of like make up how Super Shredder would fight, because this is definitely not in the movie. Oh. It's off to you, Raphael. Wow, he's not even blinking. Oh wow. So the continue should start me up either right at the Shredder fight or at Krang. So we will see. Oh man, look at this. What the hell? This takes me all the way back here? Oh jeez. This sucks. I really don't want to do this all over again. Yeah, that sucked. You notice Super Shredder didn't even blink. Yeah, what the heck? Anyway, I'm done. You saw Super Shredder, right? You saw Super Shredder. Just imagine Super Shredder being defeated, and that's the end of the game.